So we were trying to establish a new name called Dynamation, Dynamic Animation. And it caught on for a while, and finally the people in the front office they said we need a new word, so they said super Dynamation on the next picture. And I think on the third picture it was electrolytic Dynamation.
Was this one Dynarama?
What
was Dynarama then? Because that was definitely...
Dynarama, came later, and when they dropped the word Dynamation, and Dynarama has nothing to do with Dynamation. But that's the way that they felt they needed a new name for each new picture.
Well, at least it wasn't Super Marionation.
Yeah, that's as well. That's going a little overboard.
Strings everywhere, yeah. So this one, the story, because if you look in Ray's books that we're selling on here, you wanted to make this story for a while?
Oh yes, I wanted originally to do War of the Worlds. Right after Mighty Joe Young, I made 8 big sketches and took them all over Hollywood, and they said costume pictures were dead. And then...
Meaning Victorian age costume pictures?
And so nobody seemed interested. And Jesse Lasky had them for a while, and I took them with George Pal and several others. But finally, I just put them aside in my files, and we took them out later. But already George Pal started to make the War of the Worlds, which he did a fine job from a different point of view. We wanted to keep the Wells description. You might notice that the sphere is based completely on Wells's description in the book.
I was going to ask you about that. So you designed the sphere?
I designed the sphere, and then the art department embellished it, yes.
Because that's another one of those things, like the time machine in the other picture, or the Nautilus, that to me as an art director is so, it's like nothing else in the movie, really. You know, there's nothing else in there that has quite that quality of, it's so mysterious and interesting and different.
And still it looks practical, but completely impractical.
Even the inside of it.
Yes,
they
made a nice Victorian interior.
It looks like the inside of a boat or something, you know, as in the Nautilus. So